This is Expertise and Leadership Style Part 5 Facilitation. In this Part 5 facilitation, the emergence of public administration leaders will be discussed. The behavioral approach controlling the system for the proper agenda of policymaker and its executive goals, which mechanism the mechanism of achieving the objective had been discussed in the parts 1 to 4, leadership style, and expertise facilitation in this informatics developmental service. Leadership style had been examined intellectually and cognitively from leadership behavioral perspective, which led us to understand that the attitude of leaders towards their followers, employees, clients, and services which they provide, including municipalities, communities, societies, associations, organizations, and country. They are controlling divines them and controls their perceptions. Leadership style descriptive. Firstly, tactically, their behavior could be identified as their style when describing their attributes towards their works and services. Secondly, their method of approaching their duties and governing acts on policy and actions of their country or organization. The moral they are identified with and their system of approach that dictates followers and employees, thus describes them and addresses them. Wherefore, leadership style emerged from behavioral patterns of leaders. And in identifying styles, style itself would be defined based on public administration service. Style can be defined as a distinctive manner by which a leader performs or carries out a particular procedure or work during his or her duty time. It comprises the manner or way that different leaders of management performs their activities. It comprises a distinctive appearance that typically determines the principle to which something is designed and done by individual leaders. Thus, the value placed on behavior in approach to leadership position became tantamount. Therefore, leadership styles are identified in this next context. Some leaders are transaction in style, some are transformation in style, some are functional in style, some are authoritarian in style, some are laissez-faire in style, some are democrat in style. They all govern and administrate their country, organizations, companies from different views, different perspectives, which base on behavior of organizations, thoughts, value, moral attitude, inspiration that composes different country, which is the composition of their trait, is important and essential to administration of country development. Summarization. All the phenomena that is value, moral, attitude, inspiration are individual country culture, policy that established country and its organization administration. Public administration emergence in the development of country. The emergence of public administration leaders in the development of country unfolds and introduces the responsibility of cultural diversities, which led to art administration, importance in the development of nation and the examination of culture and the management phenomena in order to sustain the progress and standard of the policy and nation. Leaders development and culture management itself, supporting language diversities that include accepting all mankind irrespective of their language and allowing interpersonal relationship within the nation and across the nation for the benefits and productivity of nation economy. In this leadership behavior and public administration development facilitation, social management, which is one of the approach to the development of country and the means by which peaceful interpersonal relationships are established in nation between two persons, group of people, organization of communities, and between two or more nations. Practically, the accountability of leaders including their systems of approach to the organization, administration of the affairs of country, which is tantamount to their leadership behavior as accountable leader with ability to correctly interpret policy and govern its formulation in such a way that would support goal objective of its purpose. An act that requires behavioral and sovereignty of leaders. Humanistic approach that its characteristics is composed of behavioral style and sovereignty to critically assert and solve problems. Sovereignty countries had immensely supported their country cultural diversities for higher education as one of the great development techniques that allows development and sustainability of the country. Therefore, progressively, cultural administration would be discussed. In this facilitation, I would dynamically approach social management in administrative behavioral approach deals with development of both organization, nation, and global nation. Individual living therein, this administration service would be dynamically approached in various ways. Cultural administration. This field of knowledge is wide and its importance and responsibilities of service worker of this field has dynamically enhanced the country's system, generating income to the development of country, e.g. tourism, e.g. example tourism, multi-ethnicity programs, and as a result, socialization management emerged with significant impact in the development of country and its socialization system. The importance of this cultural phenomena has systematically improved society and cultural sectors, including cultural administration development itself, which its purpose is to significantly administrate, support, control cultural diversity, trends, and impacts of society. Significantly, the effort of administration of those responsibilities vertically produces quality socialization by managing society and human behavior. Research shows that society behavior has contributed immensely to the social system and thus require public administration support in creating more protective and supporting socialization device in the country. In regards to public administration responsibilities, in the above explanation, socialization would be briefly discussed as one of the cultural cultural administration factors. Socialization and cultural administration. The effective administration of country system into proper form had influenced the management of society, creating socialization and the management of its, which had systematically improved the growth of business and services of both country and business organizations, including individual development through social management interference in the working life and family life. Socialization basically controls cultural diversities for the development of country and language of the country for the purpose of setting countries to sustainability and acceptance at international level and global level as well. Socialization approach towards the development and standardization of nations at global level had significantly increased value, quality, objective, oriented country service system and leading direction in the cultural sector. Therefore, the need for socialization management, that is, social management, became important in the development of organization, country system, and administrative section of different services as government, parastatals, and private owned company. Socialization and communication administration. In regards to this above facilitation, tactically it's identified that socialization management is part of the technique that controls communications and actions within the service system, an approach that is carried out through media communication and under this means of communication method. There is orientation program, dramatic program, performance arts, music and dance, all the characteristics which emerge from culture administration, art administration, socialization development. Socialization and communication. Socialization and communication is practically a person's awareness and ability to understand the intention of others, expressions, and appropriately interact with others at workplaces and within the environment of an individual house. Based on definition or descriptive of socialization. Public administration standpoints the moral knowledge, that is socialization and communication in the context of developmental progression in leading public and administration of services through orientation with transparency and accountability from administrative professionals with cultural diversity attributes. Public administration development and sustainability also standpoint socialization and communication as leading and controlling of individual traits, beliefs that defines how culture and people have been managed, especially in the systems that allow social forms in their administration country administration. To this effect, social management administration would be tremendously facilitate in this organization development service. Thanks.